When INFJs experience grief, they will initially look inwards to try to process what had happened privately. They'll usually withdraw from people for a while. They'll try to process their emotions, trying to understand the implications of what happened and the meaning of it all. Over time, INFJs will seek support if they have a trusted confidant, but if there's nobody they're especially close to, they will usually keep quiet. They're also concerned with how other people are handling grief and will seek support other people in their emotions. Hey guys, welcome to another exciting video from BrainWatched. In today's video, we will take a look at the grieving process of the INFJs. But before we get into the video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon below to never miss a video from us. Now without further ado, let's begin. For the INFJ, loss can be a somewhat crippling experience, especially when it's the loss of someone whom they love. INFJs don't deal well with change, and losing something or someone deeply important can be quite overwhelming for them. While they are caring and warm people, understanding and processing their own emotions is not one of their greatest strengths. Their focus on the emotions and needs of those around them can actually make moving on or accepting any kind of loss a bit more challenging for the INFJ. This doesn't mean it's impossible for them to find a way to heal and move forward. It just means the process can be a much more difficult and sometimes overbearing one for the INFJ personality type. Accepting their own emotions can actually be quite a serious challenge for this personality. INFJs are very much connected to the feelings and emotional needs of those around them, but this leaves little room for them to focus on themselves. They don't find it as easy or natural to understand their own inner feelings and might sometimes even push them aside to help others. The INFJ tends to do this because they care and don't want to burden others, but there are times when this is simply because they struggle to process their own emotions. Instead of dealing with their own inner feelings, which can make them feel stressed and uneasy, they tend to the needs of those who are close to them. While this is part of what makes them so caring and compassionate, it can make it hard for them to process loss and negative emotions. Even when they know they need to deal with their feelings, the INFJ might try to bury them instead. They spend so much time fighting the emotions that they sometimes end up having outbursts without meaning to. INFJs don't do this intentionally most of the time. They simply don't know how to best handle negative feelings. The emotions can feel so strong that they don't feel prepared to process or cope with them. In order to handle what they're going through, sometimes it seems like the best option to just bury those emotions and save them for later. Instead of drowning in their sadness and pain, they try to find ways to take care of everyone else and keep moving forward. Of course, this is part of why INFJs can retreat and distance themselves from even the closest people they love, since that pain can weigh them down eventually. Spending so much time neglecting their own needs and feelings can certainly be something that builds up over time for the INFJ. Eventually, they're forced to face those feelings, but it can be more challenging since they often come out all at once when they're feeling stressed or very overwhelmed. For the INFJ, loss is something that brings them immense pain, even if it's just the loss of a friendship or loss of parts of their past. They will recount only the good things, mourning the fact that they no longer have it in their life. Letting go and moving on from loss is not easy for them, and so they have a tendency to fight it with everything they have. At first, they will likely go into denial, not wanting to accept the fact that they need to move on and let go. Even if there's no way of getting this person or thing back, the INFJ still struggles a lot to let go. Even if this means they hold it in their hearts and latch on for dear life, they're likely to do this to the best of their ability. They can certainly dig their heels in if the INFJ is attached to something, and so this is why loss is something which they don't take or cope with easily. Time alone is important for the INFJ when they have experienced a serious loss without the pressure of those around them. And that's all for today's video. Do let us know your views in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed watching the video, then do leave a like and share it with your friends. For more exciting videos, hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to never miss out on any future updates. See you in the next one.